October 8th, 2025. October 8th, 2025, you got a couple of birthdays. Jesse Jackson turns 84 years old. Bruno Mars turns 40 years old. Matt Damon turns 55 years old. Chevy Chase turns 82 years old. Sigourney Weaver turns 76 years old. Nick Cannon turns 45 years old. And Reed Hastings turns 65 years old. He's the owner of Netflix or The Chair, some fucking rich guy. And Juan Perón, he died a long time ago, but he was also born October 8th. He would be famous for marrying Evita. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I have never left you. October 8th, 1918, in northern France, Alvin C. York captured 132 Germans and killed another 25 during the Meuse-Argonne offensive. York's battalion aimed to capture German positions near Hill 223. Hill 223. Along the Decalville Railroad north of Châtel-Chehery, France. Upon returning to his unit, York reported to his brigade commander, Brigadier General Julian Robert Lindsay, who remarked, "Well, York, I hear you've captured the whole German army." York replied, "No, sir, I only got 132. He got a Medal of Honor for that amazing feat. They also have the longitude and latitude numbers. 49.28 something degrees north, 4.95 something degrees east. Treaty of Ried, signed by Bavaria and Austria, October 8th, 1813. 1888, October 8th. Ernst Kretschmayr, psychiatrist of Bonn, he said, "Psychopaths are all around us. In times of peace, we study them. In times of upheaval, they rule over us." In 2019, 200 Extinction Rebellion. Oh, here's Ernst. I got Ernst Kretschmayr right there. Let's focus on Ernst Kretschmayr for a half a second. And now we're at the Parliament of Ireland. Why? Because in 2019, October 8th, 200 Extinction Rebellion activists blocked the gates of the Leinster House, which is Ireland's parliament. So that's exciting. Some exciting times. Erie Canal is going to open October 8th, 1823. It's a vital transportation route. You also have Arbor Day in Namibia. Namibia is celebrating an Arbor Day. They do that on the second Friday, so it's going to land October 10th, actually. The Battle of Andernach is going to happen October 8th, 876. It's a Frank Civil War. It's the West versus the East Franks. The West versus the East Franks. So that's the Battle of Alternates. A lot of things happen. A lot of things are actually happening. It was Louis the Younger who was actually fighting at the first Battle of Andernach. And then we have the Hotel de Montreal. This actually has such a rich and long history. It's an incredible history. It's almost like Montreal wouldn't even be Montreal without this hospital. It's called the Hotel Dieu. So the Hotel Dieu is like really important for the beginning, but it's the first hospital. 1645, October 8th. The first hospital in the Americas. The Hotel Dieu de Montreal by Jeannie Mance opens. And they're talking about what are they going to do, because they've like moved the hospital to other places, and I don't know if it's just an empty building or what's going on. But 1645, we went ahead. Hey, can you knock that off? You don't like me talking? Huh? It's October 8th, And so I just want to do a couple of these. It's obnoxious, man. Alexander Solzhenitsyn. Alexander Solzhenitsyn. He's the man that exposed the Gulag, October 8th, 1970. He wins the Nobel Prize for Literature for the ethical force with which he has pursued the indispensable traditions of Russian literature. The books he has written is One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich, 1962, Cancer Ward, 1966, In the First Circle, 1968, August 1914, 1971, and the Gulag Archipelago, 1973. That's where I heard about this guy with the Gulag, the Archipelago. So he just wrote about all the atrocities that had happened in Stalin's Germany. And they said that he remembered every single one. He was in the Gulag for many years, and he just, for several years, put all of his thoughts down on paper and said, this is the shit that had happened. Clemens von Metternich. Clemens von Metternich. He's named the foreign minister of Austria. He's got a good reputation. He helped the balance of power. Metternich, he's like a good courier, good steward of power. I'm going to say Robert Greene likes Clemens von Metternich. Let's see here. What else is going on? That's it. That brings us back to Jesse Jackson. There's a couple events here. 1829, Stephenson's rocket wins the Rain Hill Trials. The Battle of Bliska, 1322 AD. The Battle of Bliska is going to happen. I like picking these obscure battles because we got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. And there's been some times where I'll pick a side and then later on read some more and I was like, oh man, I remember William Justice Goebel. I heard he got assassinated, and I presumed that the assassination was a good thing, but William Justice Goebel was actually a badass. And so I took a position that when a bad person dies, that it's okay, but William Justice Goebel would have been one of the greatest goddamn governors Kentucky ever had. But I wouldn't have came to that conclusion if I didn't have any opinion to begin with. If I was like, William Justice Goebel got shot, is that bad? Good, I'm not even going to weigh in it. Who gives a damn? But I did weigh into it, and then I was so fucking wrong about it, I was like, oh shit. I feel like it's just sort of the learning process, isn't it? So 1322, the Battle of Bliska. Let's see, 1895, the Korean Empress Myeong Seong killed by Japanese spies. It's an empress, right? What else do we have here? Solzhenitsyn, the Battle of Andernach. Letter from a federal farmer, 1787. Ludwig Nessler did the first perm on Oxford Street, London, UK, 1906. And that's it. So Mary Stephenson's rocket and the Hotel Dieu de Montreal Hospital Day. Oh, of course, the Battle of Perryville, 1862. The Confederates never fucked with Kentucky ever again after the Battle of Perryville. Well, you had John Hunt Morgan. He zipped on by, but then he was out of here pretty quickly. He was gone as quick as he arrived. You know?